Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's reading is devoted to this very important cosmological event, autumn equinox. So let's get to it. Oh wait, I opened a different spread. Actually, this will be the next one, new moon solar eclipse. Hey, we're getting back to equinox, which is taking place on 23rd of September. So it's like I'm filming on 22nd, almost too late. I'm not sure about in northern hemisphere. I mean, it's on 23rd of September. Not sure about you guys from southern hemisphere. Sorry, you can check it online. So yeah, let's see. This is the first degree of Libra. Sun goes into Libra, so Libra season is starting, and we need to make some decisions, weigh some options, decide something, find your balance. So this is what it's about. All right, so it's like a turning point of a year, 4 turning points of year. It's like from Vikan magic, from neo-paganism. So yeah, guys, let's choose your option. You can choose your deck. I have 3 tarot decks here for choice, or a picture from preview. I will take this card from here, from this, my favorite archetype deck. Okay, so first tarot is Dreaming Way tarot. For pile number 2, we have this Muse tarot. And the Light Seers for pile number 3, option number 3. So yeah, I took all the light-hearted decks today, and this is how it looks. My favorite archetype cards deck by Carolyn Miss. It's really amazing. I love it. I mean, I have it a bit, okay, I have reversals here, but today I'm not going to take any reversals. So guys, let's shuffle it and get 3 cards for you. Okay, these will be archetypes, so I'm not going to take any reversals, so we're going to just see the archetype, and the one which resembles you the most, this is your option. Okay, number 1, please. Okay, I'm not taking reversals. Oh, slave. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Okay, guys, maybe you have also, it wanted to come in. I'm like, I'm not taking reversals, but I'm gonna read it. just me. Typical me. Well, I mean, I feel in this pile. Maybe you have problems with assertiveness, so you need to become more assertive, or you're afraid to make your own choices. Well, this is funny because Libra season and Libra sign is actually about being decisive. I mean, yeah, Libra's shadow side is being indecisive, exactly. So, but in light attribute of this sign, we need to be decisive. We need to balance our life and weigh the decisions and understand what we want. So cool. This is for you guys. I mean, it's not going to be easy if you have problems with making your own choice. So this is something to work on in your evolution then. Okay, for pile number 2, okay, look at that, the gambler. The gambler is jumping out. Willingness to follow intuition, even when others doubt you. Look, he's like stepping somewhere. Yeah, he's doing the walking the tightrope with blindfold. Very nice. Good choice. I mean, that's much fun. Yeah, why not? Okay. Well, shadow attribute is relying on luck rather than hard work. Okay. I'm just gonna read it, but we're taking only the, how it's called, I mean, not reversals. Uprights? Uprights. Number 3. Artist. Expressing light attribute, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. And shadow attribute is using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. All right. Yeah, guys, so I hope you chose your pile. We have slave, we have gambler, we have artist. So yes, please, guys, please make your choice before we get to our sound cleansing part. I'm gonna just move these guys out of our way, leaving only pile 1. Okay. So guys, please be ready. There's gonna be 3 loud sounds. Be careful if you're wearing headphones. I don't want to damage your ears. And we start. Okay, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this Dreaming Way Tarot and the Slave archetype with light attribute. I read it in the beginning in the choice section, surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. But there is shadow attribute, giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices and being responsible for them, I would add. Okay, so let's go for it. Let's get this reading done. I found this reading, this is not mine, giving credits to the author from escapingstars.com, Autumn Equinox Tarot Spread, or Mabon. It's actually also called Mabon. Okay, all right. Let me just put our Mr. Slave right here. Hopefully you can still see it in case you need some point of reference. Okay, yeah. Okay guys, how can you best find balance in your life? What can you bring into your life in order to keep your soul awake? What must you shed in order to transition seasons peacefully? What will emerge as the darkness grows? I like this poetic spread, so cool. What messages or lessons will the season hold for you? Where could you continue to grow? Room for improvement. And let's add final question. Message from the universe, message from the divine, message from the spirit, or from your higher self, your soul, because in the end this is all one and the same energy, but it doesn't matter how you call it. Okay, it doesn't matter how you call it. If you feel connected to some higher realms, that's already good. Okay, how can I find balance, in my life? Page of Swords. Okay, what could you bring into your life in order to keep your soul awake? 4 of Wands. Look at this union here. Okay, so someone has to, and we have actually this bottom of the deck energy with King of Swords, two of Cups, and next is 2 of oh, okay. Look at this bottom of the deck talking to me again. 10 of Swords. Taking some decision. Actually, this is a Libra card. We have our Equinox, like 1st degree of Libra, Sun goes into Libra. King of Swords, taking decision, love, doubts. Should I end? Should I be happy on my own? I choose my ambitions. Should I leave? Okay, I see. I see. Well, no wonder, because Libra is a ruler of 7th house in astrology, so it's a house of relationship. So this already feels like relationship related. Okay. What must I shed in order to transition seasons peacefully? Knight of Pentacles. What will emerge as the darkness grows? Whoa, I love it. As the darkness grows, emerges the sun. Wow. What messages or, number 4. Messages or lessons will this season hold for me? 4 of Cups. Okay. Where can I continue to grow? Page of Cups. And message from Spirit, Eight of Pentacles. How could you best balance, find balance in your life? With Page of Swords, first thought I had, it's curiosity. Curiosity, being open, being more communicative, maybe starting, devoting more time to some kind of studies, maybe self-development. This is intellectual energy with Page of Swords, study, or being more open and talkative, because I also see these energies. Four of Wands here, and where can I grow? Room for improvement with Page of Cups. It's being more open, more emotional, maybe naive sometimes. Opening up a little bit. Okay, I'm just clarifying this Page of Swords here. Okay, Three of Swords. Oh, okay. You know what, guys? I see. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Eight of Swords. How can you best find balance in your life? So there's a certain situation. I think this analysis paralysis, it felt like related to love. For some of you, it might, yeah, an Empress here, related to love. Should I go or should I stay? This person or another? Something like, should I be single? Should I something with this? There's definitely with this card here, what should you bring into your life to keep your soul awake? Union. So it's not about thinking, like the right way is not about staying single and celibate forever or for this period. No, it's letting, actually in this Moonology deck, I have the card with the new moon in Libra. It's called New, I work so much with this deck, I know by heart all these cards already. A new romantic cycle begins. So it feels like this energy here. And guys, here you need to really analyze really well, like, divide into like parts, and maybe also with a Page of Swords. This is energy of my favorite psychological practice. I'm also a psychologist, so I used to, I mean, now I don't really work. Okay, that's another story, but I mean, it's not something I read on YouTube. I'm qualified to give those advice. Okay, so for closing some kind of situations, like closing gestalt, you take paper, pen. It's important, paper and pen, not texting on your smartphone. No, it's not gonna work that way. There's science behind it. Don't want to overload this reading with information. So you take it and you write. So this is like this analysis energy through your mental space, through your through words, through thoughts, through words. Maybe talking to a specialist, like exactly psychologist, but it's someone not really psychic, but someone who can analyze it from point of view of intelligence, logic. So pretty logical energy here. Or it's you who is, analyzing everything, putting everything in its shelf, like labeling everything which goes on in your mental space. So not closing off. So for example, if you have this Three of Swords situation, so feeling brokenhearted, it's a conflict, it's a breakup, something with someone. So you take pen and paper, and if it's a person, you write kind of like goodbye letter for them. You're not gonna send it to them, obviously, you're just gonna burn it, but you write all your bad negative emotions about this person, about the situation. You can also this way write a letter, like address it to yourself, to universe, like, hey universe, I'm tired of these like bad people coming into my life, like anything, or like having not enough money. Any topic is good. So you take like an hour. Don't do it like in 5 minutes. So it's a big practice. So you take an hour, you play some sad music, and you just write it down from your mental space into paper. So it will release. You will release it. You will not think about it anymore. So because this Eight of Swords, it's about some kind of limitations, self-imposed restrictions. So it's like some Three of Swords, painful energy has power over you, but you pretend that you don't see it. I swear that from this dark mirror deck, it will be this blinded to pain card. It would be, I mean, I'm not gonna experiment because most probably it's not gonna work as a magic trick or something, but I had this blinded to pain card here. So kind of, I'm so strong, I can take everything. And sometimes our spiritual lesson is actually to say enough is enough and take care of yourself, pity yourself. So this is a bit like, you see this Three of Swords and this atonement energy. Yeah, this I meant, blinded to pain. yeah, I'm tough, I'm strong, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, you will not break me. Yeah, I love this new song, Beyonce's "Break My Soul." You won't break my soul, but sometimes you need to give yourself, and this is room for improvement. Is Page of Cups. Vulnerability. You know, let yourself be vulnerable, naive, in front of yourself, in front of your family, in front of your friends, your, you know, people you trust. You don't have to, you know, be vulnerable and accepting everything with strangers, of course. No, but this is like you go how to balance, analyze some kind of heartbreaking situation for you to make a decision about it. And strength, yes, strength here is not about, you know, being strong and taking all the pain, all the, you know, slaps from life or from people, looking tough. No, it's actually about understanding here, compassion, feeling, having compassion towards yourself. But yeah, guys, first thing which goes, yeah, you analyze, maybe you do this writing practice. I highly recommend it. It's like really, really, really helping cleansing your mental space. You will stop thinking about that stuff. Yes. Queen of Swords, yeah. Clarity, clarity. Okay, I'm done with this situation. I fully analyze it and I see, okay, strength. And this way you feel real strength through compassion towards yourself. Eight of Swords, yeah, something you denied to see. Oh, it's okay, they will not break me. Yeah, but you're kind of taking those hits, you know. You let people, sometimes we kind of trigger people with our energy. Yeah, I'm so tough, I'm gonna take everything. And this way we attract situation when life is kind of testing us. Yeah, you're gonna take everything. You remember this dude, the Chuck Norris? There was like this old movie with him. He's like, this is what you call a hit. You know, it's like this energy here. It's like giving yourself compassion. It's like, no, please, I'm not taking any hits from anyone. Yeah, you can call me weak. Yes, I'm vulnerable. I also have my weaknesses. That's fine. You know, so accepting this might be. I feel this energy. If you encounter people who kind of like, you know, slap you, backstab you, I don't know, betray you, whatever. Maybe you need to work on this belief. Like, I'm so tough. I can take everything. Don't say that. Don't say that to universe, because you're attracting. You're like challenging with that. Okay. I want another energy here from my Egyptian Gods Oracle for how can I best find balance in my life. Healing, yeah, exactly, healing. But yeah, here cards gave you the healing and renewal, exactly. Through this, you know, writing, Page of Swords, writing, talking, so you can, I don't know, also everything connected with mental space. So also like going to forest and like yelling, shouting somewhere no one can hear you. Through your voice, through writing, through talking, through thinking, analyzing. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Okay, here. What could you bring into your life in order to keep your soul awake? Four of Wands, definitely a union depicted on this card. So guys, definitely, it's not about going, if you were thinking, hey, should I don't know, go single or something. Yeah, and good company. Look, good company, some kind of, oh, Ten of Pentacles, family, Nine of Wands, okay, and Ten of Cups here. Okay, so maybe you want to have family of your own and it's not happening. Nine of Wands, you're waiting. Believe in impossible. You think it's impossible for you. I mean, start with, you know, opening your heart towards your friends, people, you know, being open. It doesn't mean that, you know, being open and naive and let bad people in. Of course, you know, there's a rule of three, we call it in my language, Chinese warnings. So it's like red flags. You know, if someone like, you know, betrays you or how to say, lets you down, I wanted to say fucks you over. Lets you down, let's be polite here, lets you down once, okay, maybe they slipped, maybe it's an accident. If they do it twice, you know it's not an accident, it's their character, their habits, it's them, you know. So but if they do it third time, you have all the right not to, you know, go no contact fully with them. So yeah, of course you will trust, be open, but be aware that there's a lot of bad people in the world, unfortunately. Okay, so yeah, starting with this, yeah, friendly energy, just opening yourself up. Yeah, and there's definitely some kind of partnership I feel coming here, but you're blocking it with your decision. So the decision you should make, it's like, yeah, I want to be in union. Of course, I want to be with a cool person. Yeah, I had bad experiences, but I was learning, because failure is the best way to learn. Oh, actually, and I have This is my deck, which came, my mom sent it from my home, basically. So I was working with this deck. Yeah, I'm so happy to have it back. Cool, let's just see. What could you bring into, it's a Soul Journey Oracle cards, right? Soul Journey, lesson cards, okay. Envy, okay. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Yeah, well, you think like, hey, why people have the easy something about relationships, or just like in general relationships with people? Why don't I attract cool people? Like, you know, you look at someone who has their family, partnership, friends, and you're like, what is wrong with me? Well, this means that you need to balance yourself out with this card, balance. Exactly, Libra season starting. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Surrender, okay. Surrender, and this archetype you chose. Okay, guys. And this is the card I was talking about. Failure, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. I can release my need to control. Listen here, question. What do you need to release? I need to release my desire to control. Okay, guys, so you need to let this community, partnership, friendship, energy into your life. So, in different words, other people. People. Just people. That's it. Don't close off for everyone because one asshole has betrayed you. Okay. What must I shed in order to transition seasons peacefully? And we have Knight of Pentacles here. So, Knight of Pentacles. Well, that's a slow-moving energy, being very consistent, being stubborn, being, how to say slow, like slow-moving. Very, like, you know, methodical. Okay, this is the rule, so I have to follow the rule. I'm gonna do it slowly but steadily, not thinking out of the box. So this energy should be actually released. This is not something you need. And look here, what will finally emerge as the darkness grows? The sun, individuality. So, you know, it's not the time, this next period, like a quarter of year, right, until the winter solstice. Definitely it's time to show the world real you, show your individuality with the sun. And look, this is a kid here to, you know, open up your, show the world your inner kid. And here, this room for improvement. You see? With the, where can you continue growing, which sphere? Page of Cups, being open, and this is emotion. So this is emotional communications, interactions with people. It's not only about love, of course, love also, but just any people, just leveling up the way you communicate. Do it more from heart center now, and be more centered yourself. So, like, you know, respecting, loving that inner kid everyone has. I'm thinking how to clarify. Okay, let's take actually, where did I put it? This is my deck I love, the Soul Journey. Just received it today. In mail. Such a pleasure to receive mail with your own stuff. Such a pleasure. Okay. What must I shed to make this seasons transition peaceful? Okay, imagination. Okay, so this is something you imagined, some kind of strategy, maybe with this Knight of Pentacles, as I said, like slow moving, careful, being careful, but better safe than sorry, this kind of, or being too focused on your job, on money-making process, you know, okay, I don't want any relationships, any people in my life. So this is some kind of imaginary decision, like you see it this way, but universe sees it a bit different way. Okay, success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, guys, courage to love. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So definitely not focusing, this message from your higher self or universe doesn't tell us like quit your job, you know, Eight of Pentacles, continue doing what you're doing, but don't be that careful, how to say, like humble, really. I think it's humble. Yeah, you know, like waiting, not showing off. You know, it's a period to show yourself. Really, be active, be artistic, be popular. So you will be like this new season for you is like being a social butterfly, definitely. So don't try to hide. Yeah, like hiding. You know, being like in the shadow instead of the light. Now you're in the spotlight this new season. So yeah. But this message from the universe, yes, please do continue focusing on your success, but also let emotions into your life with this Page of Cups here. Okay. Let me clarify this. Where can I continue to grow? Page of Cups. I want to. Okay, order and peace. Order and peace. That's interesting. Transformation, order and peace. It's definitely transformation and like new order. Connected to communications with people. So all your communications, as I said before, should become more heart-centered. Like open, show emotions more openly. Develop your vulnerability. Let yourself be sometimes vulnerable, sometimes weak, sometimes crying. That's fine. That's also normal. So yeah, some kind of emotional new order, new world order. Oh God. I'll just clarify here. Show the world the real you, right? Yeah, I said it because I know this. I told you I really learned this card by heart. I adore Moonology. It's very helpful. I'm very connected with this deck and the moon itself. Emotions are running high. Yeah, letting your emotions run high. Right, so now this one we have left. What messages or lessons will this season hold for you with Four of Cups? Well, that's also emotional, but it's about finding the balance, finding this inner stability. With Four of Cups, normally it's like, you know, retreating, but it's not about retreating because you need to be socially active here, opening for people. But first, going deep into your like maybe it's like melancholic energy of not wanting to allow anything new into your life. So that's why working on this Four of Cups energy and allowing instead some people, instead of being blocked, like I don't want anything, is the lesson actually and the message itself. Let me just clarify a little bit. Doubt. Okay. I release the need to know all the answers. Well, yeah, it's like this energy with Four of Cups. Yeah, okay, I open up for new people again. They're gonna betray me again. What for? You know, so this doubt kind of, you know. Been there, done that. People are bad for me. No, among, of course, 100% of new people coming in your life. Well, even if 95% are assholes and 5 are cool people, it's worth it for those 5% of people. You know, one cool person among 10, right, coming into your life. Anyway, we cannot be fully blocked, but you just need to, you know, balance your emotions within yourself, first of all, here, to be more, you know, to ignore some kind of negative vibe other people bring to you. To be like emotionally invincible. You know, this is the lesson for this period. Freedom. Yeah, freedom of influences of other people. So it's not them who is influencing your emotions, it's you. So you are relearning this new season, Libra season, and like quarter of year, right? How to be free from others people influences. So your emotions are your emotions and you're in control of them. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. Perfect message. Exactly. Just gonna add some more details. Okay, I saw this. I will not cry for you. I will not cry for you. Exactly. I will not cry for you. Not letting people influence your emotions. Getting centered, becoming centered, okay? Gilded regret, okay, yeah. And this one of my favorite cards in this deck. Gilded regret, exactly. Letting go all the negative past emotions. Try this technique with writing. You set a timer for an hour at least, you put some sad music, and you write everything which disturbs you. You can choose each sphere of life. It can be written as a goodbye letter to someone, to something, like, hey, I'm writing, hello, my loneliness, I'm writing this goodbye letter to you. Try it. please leave feedback in comment section. Did it help? How did it help you? Okay. And this card, I really love it. Black flower fragrance. It's accepting the world, yourself, people, everything with that also, you know, imperfection. The black, you know, white and black balance. So, you know, darker, denser, heavier energy, shadow energies, they have their right to exist in this world. And they also, like, even black flower has its fragrance. Learn how to appreciate this fragrance. This is what about this card is. Okay. And we're getting final message from this Tao Oracle for you. Message from the spirit. Obstacles. Unexpected obstructions, frustration, difficulties, feeling of hopelessness, struggle, discouragement. Okay, guys. Of course, life is full of nice events, so everything goes smooth, and also obstacles. So this emotional balance in the situation of obstacles is a lesson you have to learn. Yeah, work on what has been spoiled. So this is taking care of yourself emotionally, healing your inner child. Our inner child, guys, is a key secret to self-love, and self-love is a secret ingredient to anything successful relationship, successful career, because this way you tell yourself, hey, I love myself and I allow myself to have the best in this world. Healing, correct past mistakes, make repairs, clean up corruption, restore balance, responsible action. And here we have prosperity underneath it. Yeah. Inner alchemy, mastery, spiritual renewal. Wow, so this is really cool period for you guys. So yeah. Do I have something else for you? Yes, this is Work Your Light and Star Seed. Together, they work together perfectly. Just a message for you. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Okay, guys, so you have all the chances to create your own little heaven on earth. You have power in your hands. And the cosmic heart. Yeah, we were talking about opening your heart. More heart-centered communication. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer. Wow, fantastic. Cool, guys. So thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for your trust. So I wish you all the best in this new season. Subscribe to my channel if you like my reading. I will be happy to have you here again. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Hi guys, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose this Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. And the Gambler. Light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. And shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to use this spread today. It's by escapingstars.com, Autumn Equinox. How can you best find balance in your life? What can you bring into your life in order to keep your soul awake? What must you shed in order to transition seasons peacefully? What will emerge as the darkness grows? Like this poetic question. What messages or lessons will this season hold for you? Where could you continue to grow, like room for improvement? And a message from the spirit. Somehow there's two. Why not? Oh, I missed this deck so much. It just came in mail. Like my stuff came in mail, which my mom sent from Ukraine. Ah, oh, so happy. What? The same card in here in this position, like in the first option. What a synchronicity! Really, first pile. They had Page of Swords, Page of Voices here in this deck for the first position. Okay, but I mean, Sun goes on autumn equinox. Sun goes into the first degree of Libra, so entering the air sign, and this is air sign energy. Maybe that's just logical synchronicities. What could you bring into your life to keep your soul awake? Three of Materials, Three of Pentacles. Okay, look at this beautiful Emperor. Wow. Okay, what you this is something you have to shed actually. Okay, the bossy energy of Emperor. Okay, what will emerge as your dark, whoa, and here we have already not much fun emerging from the darkness. Nine of Swords. Okay, so we will talk about it now. What messages, or unbelievable, this position, first pile, you can go and check it. I hope that nothing will happen during this Mercury retrograde to my video, and I'm gonna upload it to YouTube so you will see it. But they have, like, pile number one, they had, maybe it's you guys, maybe you just chose two pile, because the energies actually from the slave archetype and gambler are pretty similar, like some kind of, you know, it's not me, it's just someone else does my choice, you know, relying on destiny, not in bad sense. Okay, Page of Swords was here, and exactly in this position, Four of Cups. Well, we all have same lessons. What? That's cool. Okay, so this is where can you continue growing? Oh, right, and this is Muse of Emotions, the same energy pretty much. There was Page of Cups, this is King of Cups. Well, this is not really king because this is a beautiful lady here, Muse of Emotions. Okay, and this is your message from the spirit. Eight of Inspiration, Eight of Wands, and Five of Emotions, which are Cups. Right, guys, so yeah, how could you best find balance in your life? Page of Swords energy, being curious, being more open, more discerning also, because Page of, look at her glasses here, right? Big eyes, you know, having big eyes, so being very careful with what you see, so maybe being skeptical, you know, not really like trusting everyone. I'm gonna read the cards a bit differently because we have like different spread here, though we have two same, like pretty much three same cards, but it's a bit different. In pile number one, it was a bit different, and here it's like, because we have here a room for improvement. Where could you grow? Muse of Emotions, becoming a King of Cups, so becoming someone who fully understands their emotions, fully accepts them, and through this they can control emotions, not for repression, not for like rough power, like, okay, I'm gonna repress myself, I'm gonna suffer, but I'm gonna repress myself and not show emotions. No. This is someone who, look at her, she's drinking the cup of emotions, of feelings, fully. Muse of emotions. And if you're wait, you're not an artist. We have pile number 3 for the artist. Okay, like this is dark, but you might be also an artist. So if it's something, because Muse is about inspiration. This is Muse Tarot. Maybe you were seeking inspiration choosing the Muse Tarot. So it's definitely getting like feeling more inspiration, not through like searching for something new and exciting, but working on those emotions, like removing the blockages you have in emotions. This is 4 of emotions. This is our own inner world regarding emotions. 4 of Cups is this energy of like, I don't want anything new. I don't want, like, it means that you have a lot of emotions inside repressed that you need to digest, kind of let go, to free the space, cleanse the space for something new. So yeah, this is definitely seeking your inspiration if you need it, but you know, we all need, even if you're not an artist, you need inspiration to get out of bed in the morning. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the Lovers here, actually. Thank you for this clarifying message, dear Spirit. I don't know how to put it. Okay, hopefully you can see it here. The Lovers. All right. So definitely advancing in, you know, feeling your emotions more fully, but still King of Cups, it's not the person who shows them very openly, but it's someone who lives them fully. Of course. Okay, so this is love related or people related. Lovers is not always about, sometimes Lovers card means, as I used tarot for manifestation for many years to like study it, let's say. So sometimes when you manifest with the Lovers, sometimes it's a cool friend who comes into your life. It's not only about love and passion and this romantic stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna clarify this Page of Voices. This is more curious. Maybe you need to start studying something if you wanted to. It's not that like you have to because I told you, my cards told you. It's like if you were planning, oh, I want to study this. So this is the time, Libra season, to start studying. Actually, yeah, like end of September in many countries, it's the start of actually students' year or school year. I don't know. Because in Ukraine it was from 1st of September, but I know when I studied in Poland for my master's degree, we started on 1st of October, I think so. Okay, let me just clarify this. Oh, relationships, really? Okay. How can you find balance in your life? Okay, letting relationships, but Page of Voices, it's being open, you know, just talkative, communicative. So maybe if you went too much into your... God, these piles, number 1 and number 2, really similar energies. Okay, guys, write please in the comment section, are you coming from pile number 1? What's that? It's like super similar here. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, yes. So being still not really picky, but you know, you let new people in, don't trust them, but you know, don't kind of act as if you have trust issues, like super suspicious, but you know, just given the initial credit of the trust, but be careful if they break your trust or do something while you don't know the person well. You know, it has to be a red flag. So you don't have to be like super open. Oh yeah, you can do and perform any bullshit in my life. I will just swallow it. No, it's not about that. So yeah, definitely more of intellectual, communicative. This is air card, air sign. Energy into your life, relationships. This is not only about love relationships, just about networking here. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of situation. Okay, yeah. Discipline. Okay, worry, discipline, peace. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Here we have worry. Somehow I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, yeah. So releasing worries and being more peaceful in the situation you have it now. So you know, you don't have to, when we are worried, we are living in the future. So, and we better live in now. We will be happier. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. Perfect. Okay, so what could you bring into your life in order to keep your soul awake? 3 of Pentacles, something you have to shed. Okay, definitely, guys, something you have to shed. The Emperor energy, it's very bossy. It's like my way or highway. Look, Queen of Voices. Yeah, very opinionated energy, like being a boss and like, I'm gonna do it myself. If you want something done well, do it yourself. This energy has to be shed actually in this period. And Three of Pentacles here I read more as teamwork, cooperation. So it's not only me, so teaming up with people. If you're doing something, you're well, definitely you're doing something every day. I mean, like, if it's a business or it's a job or something, so think about not doing everything on your own, but about a team, for example. Rather a team, or, you know, talking to people more, asking for advice, you know, like going more social, really. So, and this is about Pentacles, this is material realm, so that's why I'm thinking the direction of your job or your stuff, like, artistic stuff you're doing, something. So it's rather getting a team or just asking for advice, like asking for help or helping someone, you know, so like cooperation, doing something together. What else can I see here? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely you should be patient about, yeah, and I saw in this deck here patience energy somewhere there. Okay, loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. Yeah, it's time to get out of loneliness. Don't try to do everything on your own. And okay, be patient. So the process with your work, your job related, money related, yeah, you might not see the big results soon, but it's about the process here, and it's about teamwork. Maybe, you know, starting maybe previous period you needed this Emperor assertive energy. Yeah, I'm gonna do it myself, I will not die alone, right? But now it's a new time, you closed that chapter, you learned that lesson, now it's another one. Okay, with this Emperor energy inside, but how can I not show it evidently to people, like, hey, I'm the boss here? Okay, of course you're a boss in your life, but you need to learn in this new period to build the relationships. And more, I feel like it's about actually not really a love relationship, but something like creating something together, work relationship. Okay, what you must shed, this is our Mr. Emperor. Mr. Emperor. Maybe I will add some like darker energy here, because it's something you need to shed. I'm not saying that it's bad, or okay, again, this black flower fragrance, it's accepting not only light side of life, but also shadow side of life. Okay. Actually, these two ladies on these cards are very similar. Okay, the Emperor. So some kind of control and repression. Look, anger and chains. So it's like some kind of inner anger and having it repressing it. So Emperor is also about control, power, restrictions. So this energy should be released. Naked before the stars. Yeah, releasing everything, just showing the world real you. With all your flaws, you know, you don't have to be perfect. The Emperor can be like also very like perfectionistic, you know, striving to impossible. I will be the best, you know, you don't have to be the best. You just can be your beautiful self. Especially during this season we have, this quarter of the year we have in front of us, autumn season. So what will emerge as the darkness grows? Okay, that's kind of bad news coming. No, nine of voices, Nine of Swords. It's energy of fears, anxieties, all the negative inner talks, inner monologues you have in your head. So there will be this period. So yeah, actually, as I said in the first pile, with this Page of Voices energy, so you might try to take care of yourself, like psychological self-care, through writing, journaling practices. So it's journaling, like in the morning you just wake up and you journal everything which is in your, which you have in your mind, just without, you know, trying to write it beautifully, because you're not gonna read it after, just in the sake for releasing. We are writing to release this. So the same way you can write some kind of goodbye letters to people you want to get rid of your life, and you don't have to send it, of course, you will burn that paper letter afterwards, but you know, like just putting on paper everything you don't need in your mind. That's the practice. Okay, Nine of Swords. Can I just clarify a little bit? Six of Materials. And again, these two ladies here with exchange. Guys, there is something about, you might be worried about your finances. And this means, so Libra season, Equinox is about balancing. Libra is about also balancing exchange. So there is something about balance. If you find yourself in a trouble, this way your life tries to make you, you know, like you cannot anymore do something on your own, so you will have to team up with people, ask for help. You know, it's like counting on each other energy. So in order not to create any like distressing situations with your money, just start you know, like learn asking for help somewhere, because the Emperor energy, it's like I'm the boss, like I'm a strong person, I'm gonna ask for help, come on. No, but this lessons here. So yeah, be ready that some fears, some anxieties might emerge, but that's good. You will know what you're afraid of, right? And you will work with it. But yeah, this is about some kind of Six of Pentacles help, asking for help, give and take balance. Yeah, this stuff. So I feel like in your pile, yeah, sorry for that noise. I mean, they're like just having these construction works like forever here and not stopping yet. Sorry. And I have closed windows, so it's just impossible to. And the plane is starting flying. Okay, that's oh, the plane, the construction. So no, me trying to record the video. Ace of Emotions, Ace of Cups. Again, opening up to emotions, so being less rigid. So you guys, I feel in this pile, you have problems with asking for help, or like not letting yourself be weak. You know, you don't accept yourself when you're weak and needing help, like I'm needy or something. So this is gonna be a lesson, actually. A lesson of the season. So, oh, what's that? What's... Ah. Eight of Cups and the Magician. Also emotional card. Look at this black hole. Super massive black hole. Letting go something which doesn't let me to manifest my dreams, to create my reality, to be active, to do what I want. Letting go of something emotional. So emotional burdens here. Yeah, this kind of betrayal. So you will have to, yeah, like really analyze like why you're doing something, why you became this Emperor here, why you're counting only on yourself. Maybe because somewhere in the past you took the decision, oh, someone betrayed me, I cannot trust people. So now it's changing, switching a bit from being the Muse of Voices as King of Swords, switching from this super independent person into, you know, person who is ready always to help someone, and other people also can help you. So you it's not only about giving. Maybe I feel like you have no problem with giving, but you have problem with receiving. But this is also a problem. If we don't accept, we are not able to accept something. Okay. Messages or lessons here we have with Four of Cups. Ah, right, yeah, like in the previous pile. Well, also it's analyzing your inner emotional mess. Lack of motivation, maybe analyzing that. Okay. 10 of Materials. Also, I like this. This is like 10 of Materials, 10 of Pentacles. It has this community vibe. Look at this, like, but it's not like about like family or something, but like we are together. So this unity energy. It's not only me. I'm not alone, right? I can count on people. So again, this is another lesson here. So yeah, working through this melancholic, I don't want anything energy with Four of Cups. So yeah, finding like you will have to, you know, like balance it, being social and retreating into your going inside, like into your inner space, but definitely searching for the answers inside, but also going social, right? Reaching outward. I want actually which deck I want. Let's take this one. Egyptian Gods for the lessons. Lessons or messages you will learn. Genesis. Oh, wow. Genesis is like about 10 of Pentacles, actually. Yeah, Genesis. Like wisdom of life, like opening a new chapter of life. Well, like, it's like you're learning what is actually life about, because your previous chapter of life, it was like kind of counter-reaction to either trauma or disappointment. So you were like balancing out, and now you're like balancing back. It's not that you were doing some work in vain. No, guys, it's just that our life is about fluctuations, ebb and flow, you know, like back and forth, cycles. Okay, completedness. Okay, definitely that's just a new cycle of your life with new rules of life applied, starting. So that's it. Faith and wisdom, death and rebirth. Exactly, rebirth. Okay, where you continue growing, we talked about it. King of Cups energy, emotional maturity, but you know, being more emotional, not suppressing your emotions anymore. So this is not time to be very rigid anymore. So being fully in your emotions, of course, it's not like, you know, running around being emotional. Oh, look at my emotions. I'm so, because this is King of Cups. This is not even Queen of Cups who is like fully in them. So this person who knows their feelings, they're in control of them through accepting them. It's not that they're overreactive or over emotional. Okay. With, yeah, Eight of Cups. Oh no, sorry. It's Eight of Wands and Eight of Inspiration here. And Five of Emotions. Wait, what was it? No, sorry, I'm confusing it. This is like with this horizontal card. No, where you can continue grow, Muse of Emotions and the Lovers. Accepting other people in your life. Be more loving, be more emotional. Okay, we got it. And this is a message from the universe. Eight of Wands with Five of Cups. Okay. Message from the universe. What's that here? Okay, Eight of Wands with Nine of Cups. Oh my, and this completedness is my world card from this deck. I somehow, in my oracle decks, I have like some cards, which is my tarot card. Don't ask me why. The world, the cosmos, yeah, completedness, like the world completed the cycle. Guys, message from the universe, hey, be quick. Be quick, resolve your emotional issues. So you need to, you know, resurface this kind of trauma. So yes, be ready that during this period, maybe even due Scorpio period, November, you will have this disappointments, this heartache, the fears, anxieties surfacing. So don't get scared, just work with it, analyze it, right? With Page of Voices, Page of Swords. So guys, it's like very, Spirit is, it's not really warning, but giving you like a secret tip. So look, like it's like so quick for you to be in a completely happy state, but you need to go through this stage of this Five of Cups and Three of Voices, so resurface it and work with it. So because, you know, we need to accept everything we have inside, positive, negative, it's all part of us, right? This black flower fragrance, even black flower has its fragrance. Right, so let's just get a few more messages, advice from Spirit, and we're gonna close this reading. Freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. And have courage to do that, guys. Right. Now, Moonology message. It's time to release negativity, right? But you need to, you know, to release it, you need to feel it. So don't worry, just allow this period of your life, these energies. Sometimes they're very, very good. You know, we cannot be super happy all the time. That's just not natural. And here we have full moon in Scorpio. Okay, full moon in Scorpio. Nah, full moon in Scorpio is in May, so no. It's, well, Scorpio season. Scorpio season, just starting from now. Okay. The Wanderer, traveling, adventure, movement, coping with unfamiliarity, the pilgrimage, aloneness, broaden your horizons. Well, this is talking to me about rather accepting life as a trip, as a travel, as a journey, as an adventure. So you closed one chapter, now you have a new journey, but everything is like a journey. Nothing is forever. Enthusiasm, self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality, success, sharing, a positive response. Fantastic, guys. Pile number 2. My dear, thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for bringing your beautiful energy here. Hopefully you're gonna stay and you're gonna see something else on my channel, which is growing. So yeah, guys, have a good day. Have a good night. I see you in the next one. Bye. guys. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this Light Seers deck, also by Chris N, like previous pile, the Muse Tarot, and the Artist. Light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. Hopefully not this one, but let's see. The spread I'm doing today I found on the internet from escapingstars.com, to give the credits to the author, because you will see when I will be reading the questions, they're so poetic. Wow, really appreciate this reading. So, the spread. So let's get to it. Just shuffling a little bit more my deck. I've shuffled it, but I still feel like I need more. Okay, how can you best find balance in your life, dear pile number 3? Okay. What can you bring into your life in order to keep your soul awake? What must you shed in order to transition seasons peacefully? What will emerge as the darkness grows? This is so poetic, this question. What messages or lessons will the season hold for you? Where could you continue growing? Room for improvement, let's say so. And a message from the spirit. Is everything in the frame? Yes. Fantastic. Okay, Tower, bottom of the deck, energy. What? That's some upheaval energy here. Okay, something shaking you off your feet. Okay, finding balance. And again, unbelievable. This is not a page. If you watch the view, like, you can have a look. First pile, second pile, they have both a Page of Swords in this position, and this guy is Knight of Swords. So it's not a page anymore, but you see this synchronicity. But we have Page here, Page of Pentacles. What could you bring into your life to keep your soul awake? Page of Pentacles. Okay, some practical involvement. Okay, what must you shed in order to transition seasons peacefully? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, feels like shedding some habits, like all your, habitual routine. What will emerge as the darkness grows? The Star. Oh my god, that's so cool. The renewal. Oh wow, I definitely see here it's like about starting new life, definitely. So you will use this Tower energy is some kind of like destruction. For example, let's say you wanted, I already feel this in this reading. Yeah, 6 of Swords, come on, the Devil. Okay, message from the spirit, the Devil. Okay, conditioning energy. You cannot let go of something. Okay, so for example, I feel like this can be a story. You always wanted to start making money to do your hobby, let's say hobby, something you love for a living, and now it comes like suddenly they fire you from your job, so you lose your job and you're like, hey, what the hell is happening? So it's like, this. Okay, a second. Jesus, I think I need to move this. Sorry guys, because I have this it's called. I want to burn my house now. See this candle. That was stupid to put candle like right under this goddamn thing here. Okay, sorry. I want to set this place on fire. Okay, cool. Just moving it a bit. So yeah, and it's like kind of tower, some upheaval, some stress, some shock, like, losing your job, but finally you can start, you can find a new one, because you were holding tight to something, or let's say, so like finally you had a toxic relationship and this person like cheats on you or something, and finally this makes you abandon them, like finally let them go. Look, this is the Tower energy. Some changes coming very unexpectedly. Tower energy is usually this blessing in disguise. So you are super not happy, saying it delicately. You're very pissed sometimes about this kind of change. It's like losing something. But usually, you know, Tower always comes after Devil. It's 15th major arcana and 16th. So after we get like so attached to something, like we will never let it go ourselves. So of course, the higher power, the universe has to intervene and like take it out, take it away from us, because we will never let it go. The devil is obsession energy. And thinking like, oh no, only this person or this job or this place will satisfy my needs, nothing else. This is the devilish energy. Okay, conditioning, like put in a condition, only this can, like, you know, be my, this person can be my true love, only this job will give me money, I can make money only having the 9-to-5 job, like only this way. Okay, so I'm already tapping into this energy. I'm so happy that these my decks arrived. They're arriving from my home actually, so these are mine. It's not ordering them or something. So it's like immediately I'm connecting back and reading this deck. This deck is like so cool for me. One of my favorites. How can you best find balance in your life? Let me just add an oracle card here from Soul Journey Lessons card. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is also very, it's very swift, very intellectual, analytical, self-critical energy. It's basically like cutting off everything you don't need in your life and being very objective. Knight of Swords, it's a truth seeker. So it's energy of a person who is like, they will rather abandon their own opinion if they find out that they were wrong, but not going to be guarding their ego with like, oh no, I cannot change opinions because I will look bad. No, they're seeking the truth. So it's like seeking the truth energy. This will help you balance your life this season. So basically it feels like you need to be very careful about your own beliefs with this devil. So something you believe is wrong and it's holding you back from something you want, from a new life, from new beginning. So you should be very objective about, denial. Look, I acknowledge my fear. So something you're doing now, you're holding on to too tightly to something. You need to be aware of this. This is like a very analytical energy. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I feel like this suits Mr. Devil here. I don't know why I have to call him Mr. Devil. Yeah, I love this major arcana. This is a good energy. We need this shadow energy in our life. Like in Son of Enigma, return to innocence. Without shadow, there is no light. And without the devil, we wouldn't know who is the god. Oh my god, can they stop building that something or renovating? What are you doing, people? So noisy today. Sorry for these noises, guys. Cannot find very. I would need to start, filming at night and become a nocturnal animal to have it quiet. This is a very noisy place where I live. Like everywhere here, I'm in this city. Ugh. So something to balance your life. Clarifying this Knight of Swords energy. Oh, okay. Okay, right. So this is a lot of air energies here. I feel them like air. I'm not sure. It's not that the author of the deck stated this, but for me it feels like perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Purpose. Wow, I know what I'm here to do. Look at the Star card. Look at the abandoning something, and 8 of what energy you need to shed. 8 of Pentacles, something you get used to. It feels like really this story, like, okay, they fired me from my job and I was like holding too tight for it. Now I'm sad. I'm afraid that I will stay without money. But this is actually your chance. This universe intervening because you need now to start working on your calling, right? The Star is like feeling connected, feeling this inspiration from above, feeling connected to spirit, seeing life beyond this, mundane everyday household tasks and like just going for work to get some money, just like bigger mission, bigger purpose. Well, so guys, yeah, this shake up, this wake up call is really a wake up call with the Tower. Of course, you know, immediately when you know these, or like you were planning to start a new job and they're not taking you anymore, of course you will be shocked, guys. Sorry for, but this is like for, you know, for a certain period. After you will realize, okay, there's something not really better, but something important. You know, you're exchanging something completely unimportant in your life, something like average, right, for something which is specially designed for you, let's say. So you're calling your purpose. This is really like job or occupation related. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay, so here we have this position. What can I bring into my life in order to keep my soul awake? Page of Pentacles. Really starting something new. Just these guys here, like they all, like all the spread is like so, I mean, maybe I'm just connected to this wonderful deck. Oh my god, I love you so much. Light Seers Tarot. This is like all like one story. Look, 10 of Swords, creating something. Okay, what is the message or lesson this season holds to you? 10 of Swords. Exactly. Starting a new chapter of your life. Like, but there will be like, you know, universe with this Tower will help you. So there will be something like, exactly like you're planning to go for a new career, and like actually artist, right? Maybe you're doing something artistic. This is very Captain Obvious here. I mean, but it might be not really artistic, but just, you know, something you feel with your soul. So you can, this new profession of yours might be even IT, but you are very, or like web design, I don't know, it's very artistic also, I think so. But you just feel passion towards it. So this is creative for you, right? So lesson 10 of Swords, definitely closing the chapter. Something, the energy you need to shed, right? 8 of Pentacles, something you got used to, some of your habits, you know, like humans, we are people, well, humans, we are people. Humans, we are creatures who are, you know, we have this habit, how to say, like we get used to stuff, and it's so difficult to get rid of the habit, to give up the habit, you know, comfort zone, all this stuff. So that's why it feels difficult, it feels scary. You're scared because this devil energy is a message from spirit. Hey, be aware that you are being scared. It's not that you're making this decision objectively, it's the decision influenced by fear, actually, maybe of losing money, losing stability. But guys, all the cards here are speaking about 6 of Swords. Look, where can you continue to grow? Maybe it's about actually relocating, if you were planning is like moving for. So this is the time to finally do that important step of closing the old chapter and start a new one. I'm pretty sure that you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, it's just not your pile, but definitely there's something like, it was your dream, right? What will emerge as darkness grows? Your dream, the star, is dreams of future. This is Aquarius card. So something you were hoping for. So it's like, I have this phrase, the future starts now. So from this Tower, the future will start. Look, 15, 16, 17. So this is like whole chain, like being bound with fear, being petrified with fear, the Tower, this wake-up call coming, and new hope. After painful ending, there's new hope. I hope this ending will not even be painful for you at all. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I also cut the deck here on 7 of Swords. So yes, right now, guys, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands here. So you're like fighting for something which is wrong for you, maybe for something which should be released. Okay, message or lesson here. Happiness with 10 of Swords, right? 10 of Swords, ending something or just letting it go. If it leaves your life, something like a job, I don't know, relationship you don't need anymore, just be happy about it. Say goodbye, wave goodbye, and be happy. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Yes. What will emerge as the darkness grows? I just want to clarify a little bit. Judgment. Oh, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Well, guys, feeling that you're on your path, like really, this is about your calling. And again, fear here, again, fear. And judgment energy is this, I mean, tarot judgment is awakening, hearing what the spirit is telling to you. So, you know, changing your life, ascending to higher vibrations. So yeah, it's about your own way and path. It's like not trying to apply some kind of stereotypical rules you can find on YouTube, like from coaches, psychologists, all these people, you know, who are like, oh, you should do this, you do that. What are you doing? You're quitting a job or something to do what? Like, you know, maybe it's like you're afraid of being judged. So this is about like judgment, self-judgment also. So, you know, let yourself have your dream and make a step towards it. Especially that now with this tower, life will just push you, like kick you in your ass. Sorry guys, I mean really perceive this upheaval as a new starting point in your life. And yes, what you can, how can you keep your soul awake? What should you do? Page of Pentacles, it's really making this first practical step, like starting something. So for example, you lost your job and you're an artist. Okay, so get an Instagram and show your paintings to the world. Like that. Just an example. It doesn't mean that everyone should be painting now, but just you got me, right? It's just an example in your situation. Just transfer it onto your situation. Okay, yeah, energy of fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, and yeah, be careful about this devil energy. This is a message from spirit here. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Yeah, be careful about the energy of pride, because pride is usually going hand in hand with the inferiority complex. So if we feel like really prideful, oh, I'm better than this person, you know, if we need to do that comparison, it means like we do the other comparison, like feeling like shit compared to someone else, right? Okay. So yeah, it's like releasing this, your either habits or job with Eight of Pentacles. Yes, this we mentioned. How to continue growing. Yes, Six of Swords. Just moving forward, making this new step, starting new business, new job, relocating maybe. Okay, message from the universe, from you guys. Have faith in your dreams. Yes, a personal issue reaches resolution and time to give rather than take. Okay, so yeah, it's about, you know, making this first step, this Page of Pentacles. So you know how it happens with the artistic professions. So, you know, we only see those people on the internet who succeeded, you know, and we don't see those people who were struggling and didn't. But, you know, success is about trying once again. So try to, you know, just share your talent or your passion just for the sake of, you know, releasing it, just giving it to the world. Don't think about like, hey, but will you like pay for my painting or something? And you will, you know, our world is in perfect balance. If you give something away, you will receive it, just maybe from someone else. You know, it doesn't matter that like you give to this person and exactly this person have to give it back. No, it just, remember this old movie with Haley J. Osment? I don't remember his name. The little boy who was like a superstar. Now he's a creepy dude. Paid Forward. It's also with Kevin Spacey, I think. Yeah, it's like this positive affirmations movie. I mean, but I like just this phrase, paid forward, right? Okay. Maybe let's see this on the dark energies here. Yeah, I want to clarify the devil also here. Denial, yeah. Fear, denial. We saw this. Artificial heart. Oh, okay, guys. Artificial heart, perchance to dream. So it's like numbing yourself. Look. Colorless angel. These all like talking about the same thing. Artificial angel. Artificial angel. Just mixing them both together. Artificial heart is about, it's better not to feel anything at all than feel pain. Colorless angel is also dimming yourself in order to fit in. I also have like this card in this deck. God, I know all my decks by heart. Oh my god. Perchance to dream. It's procrastination energy. This is the time to follow your dreams, guys. Not sleeping, not the dream like sleeping dream, but the dream is like, I have a dream. This kind of dream, you know. Okay, what else can I get for you? Another piece of advice from, yeah, I have these decks. Okay, we're using these three. Getting your 3 messages and I'm letting you go. Enjoy your life. Okay, please, dear spirit, message, maybe advice for our Beautiful pile number 3, Nut with understanding. Okay, guys, you just need to understand what kind of energy is guiding you, why you're being guided by fear. That's okay. You know, we are we all been there, so you just need to understand that. Okay, so I'm guided by fear, so I need to work on that. It's not that I'm guided by common sense. So now it's fear. So this is the message here. So if you think that you're making a reasonable decision, no, I don't want to start my own business or something, I will try to stay here. But anyway, I feel like it's just coming, you know. It's just, anyway, how hard will you try to stay in your, for example, old job? Anyway, this tower is coming. Like, anyway, you're getting, I'm sorry, like, it's such a mean thing to say. Anyway, you're getting fired. You know what, tarot reader from YouTube? Yes, sir, but you know what I mean, right? Okay. Pushing upward, steady progress. This is advice. Steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. Yes. Yes. And the last message. Okay, this one. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yes, so this conflict energy, this upheaval with Tower, it's coming. So yes, brace yourselves, it's coming, but it just needs, you know, you need to clear the space in your life for these changes, for something new. The Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Okay, so anything which is going to be destroyed, like in your life, or like just not, you know, this kind of tower energy, like being fired, or they're not hiring you anymore, take it as a sign that you're just, you know, cutting the cords you don't need and you're retrieving your soul. Woohoo! I really love this energy. God, I have I feel this wave during this reading. You notice how quick I'm speaking. I'm always speaking quickly, but today I'm like, I mean, I swear many people would put me on like 0.75 instead of 175. Okay, cool, guys. Thank you for bringing your energy here. Subscribe to my channel if you like my reading. Thank you so much. Happy to have you in my little YouTube community. It's growing. Thank you guys for being active. Thank you for watching my videos, for commenting, for hopefully sharing, you know, putting thumbs up. And I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a cool equinox. Bye-bye, guys.